Mother's Day is just days away now, and there's an organization working hard all year long to give a little extra love to babies and families in need. It's called Little Hands Virginia.
Newborns and babies are expensive. They grow fast. They always need different gear. And when I learned that we didn't have an organization in town really comprehensively supporting families to make sure that they had everything from diapers and wipes to clothes and formula and other baby gear, it really was tugging at the heartstrings. And I was pregnant with our second daughter, and just remember sitting there at night and couldn't let it go that we weren't in our community. We didn't have a way to really support families and the youngest members of our community that needed support.
So founder Taylor Keeney started talking with organizations and agencies about starting something, and she got an immediate positive response. Little Hands Virginia launched in August 2019 and hasn't stopped growing since. Today, working with more than 50 partners.
And I know that you have been busy, and I know that there have been a lot of changes over the last year for your organization and for the families that you serve. What has it been like for you over the last 12 months or so?
Yeah, so it's, we were growing really fast just because as people learned about us, we quickly added new partners and started reaching more and more children every month. And then the pandemic hit, and we knew we couldn't close our doors because what we do is provide basic essentials to families and children in our community that need them most. So we knew we had to keep our doors open, but we had to totally adjust our model in order to do that and do it safely. So at the time, we were based out of old preschool classroom at Second Baptist Church. And so we put a bin outside and told the community, hey, there's a bin, bring your items, and we will take them inside and sort them and then get them back out to the community. And the community really responded, and moms and families were dropping off items for children every day to the bin, to the point where the bin was overflowing and we were like hustling to keep up. But also we saw the number of requests literally double overnight when the pandemic hit. So we went from helping 25, 30 kids a month to over 50 in March. And then the number just kept growing as the pandemic continued.
A growing need led to outgrowing their space. In March, Little Hands Virginia moved into its own place in Forest Hill between Target and Publix.
Mother's Day is coming up. What kind of impact do you think it has, not just on the babies, but on these new moms who are, sort of on the receiving end of this?
We when we're doing a delivery, we text the family, the mom, and it's usually the mom, to tell them that the delivery is on the way and the volunteer's coming. And then we drop the items off, let her know that the delivery has happened. And the number of times we get a text back that is, thank you so much, with 1,000 exclamation marks and hearts and smiley faces. We can just feel the joy. We're doing no contact deliveries right now to keep everybody safe. So we don't interact with the families, but the text messages back and the emails that we get from our partners just show how much of a relief and how grateful so many of the moms are that we're ultimately supporting when we're supporting their children. As a mom myself, that's really how Little Hands got started. Is I couldn't imagine not being able to just run out and grab diapers when I needed them, or not be able to buy the next size clothes when my child had grown out of the little onesies.
Little Hands Virginia allows parents to focus on other ways to support their children and not have to worry about where the next pack of diapers will come from.
I would say probably 95% of our volunteers are moms themselves, and they're really drawn to support us and volunteer with us because they really can identify with the mission.
As demand continues to grow, Little Hands Virginia is on its way to serving several hundred kids this year and hopes to announce plans to expand to other parts of Virginia in the next few months.
It's a little heartbreaking to see how much we've grown, just to see how much need there is in the community, particularly during the pandemic. But at the same time, it's so rewarding to know how many children we have helped in such a short amount of time.
We'll share all the ways you can volunteer, support, and donate on our website, WTVR.com/VTM. Evanne Armour, Virginia This Morning.